They're coming! Poison! Where's the poison?
You!
This is getting silly. What are you doing here?
First, tell me, what are you doing in my fortress?
In your fortress?
The King's fortress. What is it you're doing here?
Looking for Daka.
You found her. What do you want from me?
You are Daka?
Yes, in Thorniara I am. Wait. Diego sent you, didn't he? What does he want?
How do you know Diego sends me?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the Cleaved Maiden. It's obvious you're Diego's protege.
Zyra, Daka, whatever you're called. Diego needs you. He can prove his innocence to Lord Hagen.
It's impossible right now.
You can't leave Diego to rot just like that.
I've got no other choice. Hagen's missing.
Missing?
The Fool marched out with our best troops to challenge Drurhong in the Bastion, and he hasn't returned.
Drurhang, what can you tell me about him?
He always gave me the creeps. Too slick, too uncompromising. But we needed every man we could get hold of. Drurhong's mercenaries have proved themselves many times. In Nordmar, in Verent.
In Fesher?
In Fesher? Hagen never issued that order.
Who then? Robar III?
Nobody. When Drurhong attacked, he was acting on his own.
Drurhang conjured the undead.
We don't know that. At any rate, they cannot harm him. In fact, some even obey him.
Hagen is dead.
Or worse.
We'll see.
Do you mean to...
I'm going to the Bastion. Where is it?
At the eastern gate. If you absolutely must go there, take the bridge from the courtyard to the arena quarter. I'll have it open for you.
I was a big blabbermouth back then.
Yes, you were. The hint about the temple was very useful.
No wonder Dantaro found the temple. You milked me like a cow.
Dantaro? He's one of Hagen's people. I don't want any dealings with him.
Give way, demon! Vanish!
King Robar?
I want to Lawford. I want to Lawford. I'm the king. The order. If only I'd known.
So? You're insane! You'll never make it to the Bastion.
I've managed to get here, and I'll find a way into the Bastion. The king is pretty hard off.
Since the war started, he's been a shadow of his former self. He's getting worse with each day.
Mercenary? Nobleman from a faraway island? Surely you jest.
Greeting!
They're coming! Poison! Where's the poison? Whoever is still out there, get lost!
You! Later, all right?
things to do!
Bugger off. Begone, spawn of Beliar!
What do you...
a faraway island, surely you jest.
What a ruffian!
Cursed undead! They've taken back the upper town. Oh, good, you're here.
What are you doing here?
Diego and Milton didn't turn up again, and they're not at the harbor either.
What?
I came across some traces at the harbor. They disappeared here in the arena quarter.
Do you think they were abducted?
I don't know. They both know how to take care of themselves. They must have been betrayed.
If it was Drurhang's doing, then he probably ordered them brought to the Bastion. See if you can find more trails at the harbor. I'll deal with the Bastion.
Will do.
Whoever is still out there, get lost!
I'll have you from...
Draw a crossbow! Quick!
Have the torches ready. Here comes a good smacking. I'll do you in. I'll have you for breakfast.
The battlements at the eastern gate. Be there.
Hey, over here! Did Doctor send...
At last, I'm rescued. I thought I'd starve to death here.
Whose chest is it, from which I got a key to your cell and this bangle?
Drurhang's.
Drurhang. Where can I find him?
He's not here. He had Lord Hagen dragged off to the arena. Then he disappeared.
What's Drurhang up to with Hagen?
He wants to slay him in the Lord Dominic arena as a spectacle for his men.
How do I get to the arena?
Through the trench. There's an underground entrance leading to the arena cells. Best you go through the rear exit in the western part of the bastion. This is the way Drurhang's men went when they took Lord Hagen to the arena. Here, I stole this key from one of them earlier. This is one of the keys Drurhang handed out to his men. It should make getting to the arena easier.
What happened here?
We had gathered our forces for a decisive strike, and pushed Drurhang's men all the way back to the bastion. At least that's what we thought. But it was a trap.
A trap?
Yeah. Drurhang bellowed out an order, and suddenly it started raining death from the bastion's roof. Undeath, actually. Those of us who weren't eaten got rounded up by Drurhang's men, and now we're stuck in here.
So the undead obey Drurhang?
They certainly do. He bragged about it. Said they were his army, a present from the mistress.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Here comes a good smashing.
Greetings, Shepherd from Fesher.
You've made remarkable progress. Nevertheless, you'll need my help soon.
Why would I want your help? How do I know you are not allied with Zisha?
I've got my own plans for this world. The Unveil are an unwelcomed complication.
You don't inspire confidence in me.
If you want to reach your goals, you'll accept my help. King Robar'll speak for me.
At the moment, the king isn't even able to wipe his own ass. How can he speak for you?
He will. I'll take care of that. You'll be in need of his knowledge.
Let me guess. You all used to be close friends, and you were telling Diego bedtime stories when he was 5.
The king stuck a hand's width of steel into my ribs back then. Nevertheless, he was a good instrument, just like you.
I'll have you for breakfast. Here comes a good smacking.
They're coming!
I'll do you in! They come expecting. You'll answer from breakfast.
They're coming! Poison! Where's the poison?
Important decision. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'll get you out of here. What's with Diego and Milton?
They were poisoned. Just like me.
Poisoned? Then we mustn't lose time.
The poison won't kill us. This is what Duran will do in the arena. It is supposed to look like a duel, but it is all just for show. For his men.
That's right, my friend. Milton's contact was a traitor. I didn't pay attention.
What happened?
When you were gone, the contact turned up. He was out of breath and told me Milton was in trouble. I followed him directly into an ambush.
He put something into my mana potions. I still can't cast any spells.
What's this swine's name?
Cheirana. He used to be one of Hagen's men. I didn't expect he'd connive with Drurhang.
Milton wasn't the only one to misjudge. Now I can see that Drurhang played foul back then already. I chased away 4 innocent men from the court. Because I thought them to be traitors.
Why did Drurhang want to get rid of you?
To isolate the king. He was already in bad shape when we left, and without his friends.
I'm going to fight in the arena in your name. It's going to be a bitter surprise for this swine.
Good idea. I wouldn't like to have Drawhang on my back.
That's not all. He's got Ivy on his conscience.
It was Drawhang who burned Fesher down.
I found Ivy's engagement bangle among Drawhang's trophies. Now he'll pay.
I see. Drawhang provided us with high-class armor, so we'd look more threatening. I think that if you wear it, you will indeed be, in contrast to us. What can I do for you?
Hello, my friend.
That's a good spectacle.
Who for the sake of Beliar are you? What do you want here?
Your head.
My head? Do you have any idea who's standing before you? I am Drurhang, the future king of Argan, the right hand of Zisha.
Zisha. I see. Then she'll be next in line. Right now, it's about you.
Ha! You don't know the prophecies. Only a man from Fesher can kill Zisha.
Is that so?
Yes. I executed each and every inhabitant of this miserable island for my mistress.
You overlooked me.
What? That's impossible! I couldn't have! Shooters! Fire! Kill him! I'm gonna kill you!
I'll have you for breakfast.
Was your revenge satisfactory?
No, I don't feel any better. But I had to do it.
Good. I need people like you. Duty calls. The right time has come.
What do you want?
I found a way to bring back the king's sanity for a short time. He'll tell us, I mean you, how to break Zisha's power.
What about those 3 in the dungeon? I can't leave them to rot in there.
I'll send word to the fortress. You've got more important things to do right now.
How can the king help us?
The curse that took possession of him fuels Zisha's power. If anyone knows how to fight it, it's him.
How do you plan to restore the king's sanity?
Near the arena, I detected subtle but intense Enos emanations. They were coming from Lord Dominique's grave.
Who was Lord Dominique?
A legend. He was a paladin. He conquered the southern islands for Mirtana. This arena was built in his honor, next to his grave.
You suppose Lord Dominique's grave holds a magic cure?
No, a relic. Dominique's circlet. Its divine power can restore the king's sanity. Only for a short time, though.
Then I'll desecrate Lord Dominique's grave for a noble purpose. Where is the grave?
West of here. Go along the cliff. The grave is secured with traps. Keep your eyes open. I still need you.
Greet.
A ruffian